1-1 in that game as well. I think they're approaching half-time as we speak. Well, good one for the Gunners. Zenit St. Petersburg 2-0 now. Of course, Chelsea slim 1-0 advantage over Maccabi Tel Aviv. FC Porto playing goalless right now with Dynamo Kiev. Bayern Munich cruising, playing the game of their lives, even though they don't need to. But they're cruising right now, and it plays into the hands of the Gunners as well. And Barcelona, well, doing what you expect them to do. Yeah,
something to note about the Bayern Munich game is Bayern Munich actually need to win that game because they're actually tied on points with Olympiacos. So they can't afford to lose, because if they lose, Olympiacos could actually go ahead and top the group, and that would be fatal for Bayern Munich.
And put them in a very precarious situation.
And the game where Chelsea is winning away, it's not surprising.
But you look at Bayern and you feel they could always beat Olympiacos without breaking sweat.
But they actually fielded a very, very strong team.
Which means
they really needed to win. They needed to win. Yes, and Chelsea winning away at Maccabi Tel Aviv.
They have not won yet.
Winning away at the moment.
Yes,
they are expected to win actually, because Maccabi Tel Aviv are actually the worst team in the Champions League at the moment. They've not. I don't think they have any point actually.
Yeah, they don't have any point. They've only scored one goal. The only goal came via penalty, and in a game that is played for 90 minutes.
They have a Nigerian, mind you. They have a Nigerian.
I saw him at Stamford Bridge. He had like two opportunities to score, and he actually wasted them.
Okay.
So I wasn't too impressed.
Right. Like we promised, we'll give you updates when we get them. All right, let's move on and talk about the Super Eagles a little. It's just going to be a quick one about the Super Eagles. We need to keep saying this because a lot of people are scared that when Egypt comes, it might just, you know, a lot of people are not impressed with the quality of play. But let's really talk about the NFF. How impressed have you been with the way they've handled all the backroom issues? I think they've tried so much, the way they've handled all the backroom issues, and I think the coach has a clear head to do his job, and I hope he gets it right.
Yes, all the time the coach was actually having issues with players. I think the NFF actually handled the matter in a very, very special way. They dealt with it perfectly. They went behind the scenes, spoke with some players, called the coach, spoke with the coach, and you know, everything just went down as if there was no issue. So from the NFF standpoint, they've actually been very, very good. They've dealt with
not just with the Super Eagles,
yes,
even
yes, apart from when Siasia was having issues.
And even at that, they still handled that well,
very well as well. So I think you can give the NFF a pass mark. He's now left to
the handlers of those national teams
to now do their job. And the real one we're actually worried about, we all know, is the Super Eagles. We know our under 23, our under 17. Our girls most times, you know, they usually do us proud. It's the Super Eagles that we're expecting to do us proud. And we were discussing even before we came on air, myself and him, we were saying, well, when the chips are down, when the Super Eagles have to play quality teams, sometimes they come up with surprises. And that is what we're expecting them to do at the moment, because when they have to play Egypt, you don't have to play Egypt the way you play Swaziland. If not, we'll get walloped and we'll be disgraced.
Okay, let's move on, and hopefully the NFF will continue doing what they're doing, and it seems to be working well for them. Handle all the backroom issues, handle it well, and leave the coaches not worrying about things they shouldn't be worrying about, and hopefully we'll be getting the results. But of course, we must say a lot of people are already doing calculations. It's too early to bring out your calculators. A lot of people are already saying, Kunle, that maybe even if we don't top the group, maybe we'll qualify as that best. But I think it's really sad.
It's sad at the way
if you must get to that.
Things are as we speak. I can't remember the last time Nigeria was ranked 12th in the African continent, close to 60th in the world. I think is one of our worst ranking, and by virtue of this, we might, when the FIFA the World Cup draw comes up, we might be playing two strong African teams. No,
we have a chance to remedy that. Yeah, if we do well in the CHAN, it's not a ranking event. Okay. If we do well in the CHAN, well, the games we play, and if we do well against Egypt.
Yes, because Egypt is key. When you do well against lower teams, you gather very little points.
Count.
And when you now play lower teams and you play draw, you drop points.
And let's not even say friendly matches, because it's out of the question. Exactly. Those FIFA free windows will be used for qualifiers.
Exactly.
So we are condemned to go to CHAN, do well in CHAN, probably get 4 points. You see, it's already...
Of course. I think, just like he said, Yemi, most of the time when the Chiefs are down, we tend to always rise to the occasion. Like those friendly games, let's forget the fact that even they are actually friendly games. The game we played against Congo, we thought that the Eagles were going to have an easy ride over Congo. By the end, we were beaten by 2-0 against Cameroon, the indomitable Lions, fielding their best 11 players. We thought they were going to take us to the cleaners, but we put them to the sword at the end of the day, beating them by as many as 3 goals. So I think that should be what we will be looking at. The Eagles, just like I said, cannot afford to play Egypt the way they played against Swaziland.
Okay, I guess that's the bottom line. Don't play Egypt the way you play Swaziland. The outcome is predictable. It's easy if we play the same way. All right, let's quickly talk about the COPA Lagos. Of course, just to let you know that 2 teams have confirmed their participation in the event. Of course, talking about Côte d'Ivoire and of course Lebanon. They're going to be in this year's event. This year's event will take place from December 18 to 20. And of course, I think kudos must go to the organizers of the COPA Lagos for putting Nigeria on the map. This is an highly regarded event.
Absolutely.
You know, it's even on the global map. You know, you're going to have Barcelona team coming down.
Absolutely.
You know, so now that Côte d'Ivoire and Lebanon have confirmed participation, I'm very sure we'll get more information in the days to come. But of course, you know, a lot of side attraction, a lot of things have been arranged around COPA Lagos. It's going to be a wonderful experience for people who want to learn beach soccer and people who want to enjoy beach soccer. Guys, I must thank you for your time on the show tonight. It's been a pleasure having you around. I'll allow Kunle go and rest and enjoy the Arsenal game, and hopefully there won't be any setback. There's a lot of setbacks. A lot of setbacks for Arsenal this year.
Arsenal will score more goals. That's what I am envisaging. Probably score as many as 4 goals. You know,
the setback will come in Greece.
Scoring more goals.
The setback will come in Greece.
All right, we'll continue this discussion later on. All right, guys, thank you for your time. I guess we'll see you again next week.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go on a break now and allow you enjoy something unique. Most times when we talk about the Federation Cup, we tend to talk about the guys. But on that day as well, the ladies, they came to the pitch. And it was a very exciting game. Bayelsa Queens, Sunshine Queens. Game ended 1-1 in normal time. And they had to stretch to penalties. For those of us that were there and those who saw the pictures, it was a very, very good game. On the strength of that, we're going to allow you to see that game again and, you know, make your impression about that game. Women's final, Federation Cup, Sunshine Queens and Bayelsa Queens. We'll give you that and we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Lilian Cole chips that ball in. A great opportunity this is for them. What will become of this? Yes, and that's the first goal of the day. Brilliantly taken. And some fancy footwork on her part. Rafia Psule. Brilliantly taken. What will become of this? Unfortunately, what will become of this? They scrambled the ball into the net. And the referee has rewarded them. The Sunshine Queens have worked. Yet the coach is cool up, hiding his emotions. Coach Kayode, and of course their fan. She just cannot hold her joy. They were persistent on that occasion. But it's a shame that Alaba lot, and she powers it into the net. For the first goal of the day, that's Sherifat. All of that work in Bokiri's favor as she runs all the way and poorly taken. Or was it the brilliance of Tochukwu Olueyi who guessed right and pushed that? So after the first round of kicks, she just cannot hold back. Takes a running hand, places it expertly, same spot as Juliet Sunday. Twice looks cool, calm and collected. Will this result into a goal? And she expertly rolls it into the net. Ugriola makes a run in and powers it, poorly taken. Alaba Jonathan catches that expertly. She makes a run in and poorly taken. Poorly taken. That was Osahen Norma Igbinoba. Chooses her spot. She's full of concentration. She's been given the go-ahead. Oh, she rolls that ball way out. And she's been given the go-ahead for the fourth kick. Running into that, but poorly taken. The ball has been placed on the spot, waiting for the go-ahead from referee Uloma Wogu. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the final kick and the winning kick. Who else will take it than Aminat Yakubu? Well, all signs of joy. So emotional. She cannot believe it. They've watched